Stephen DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net. Today I want to talk about how sales is very similar to picking fruit. We often hear the analogy but don't really process what it means. You hear it all the time. Let's pick the low-hanging fruit. Go out there and harvest, and all these terminologies that are very similar to the art or craft of farming. Now, there's something that very interesting that happens in there that we forget. When you pick the low-hanging fruit, and as my dad taught me, I was lucky enough to have a backyard with a peach tree. We'd pick the low-hanging fruit, and then if we tried to get too much, we'd have to start shaking the tree. And you shake the tree, and then more and more fruit falls, although the returns diminish. You then shake the tree harder and harder and harder, and all of your energy is used in shaking this tree, and fruit falls. You also damage it a little as it falls down, because fruit is falling all around you. So then you give up the shaking and you decide to grab a stick. And Dad would say, grab a stick and hit the bottom, or actually hit it as high as you can up the tree. And you hit the tree with this stick and you use all this energy and you get almost exhausted. So then what do? You grab a bigger stick. So you grab a big stick, and you haven't got the energy though to do this for too long. And there it is, the fruit's still up there, but it won't fall. It's not quite ripe, it's too high, whatever it is. Sales is very, very similar. We go into sales meetings with this rah, rah, rah attitude of let's grab the low-hanging fruit. The equivalent of the stick is a direct marketing campaign, new promotions, customer loyalty cards, training, annual conference, monthly phone link up, hookups, KPIs, bonuses, you name it, promotions, it's all there. They're all the equivalent of the stick. We're trying to force things into our customers' world. Unfortunately, nature doesn't work like that, and nor do our customers. The way for us to sell more is to serve more. It's a lot less energy and a lot more fruitful. That way, you're going to grab a lot more of that fruit, and you can also, it teaches you to sometimes just wait a little. You need to wait for the fruit to ripen. So when you want to serve people, when you serve them, you don't need to do the work, because they're going to come to you. They've got the experience, and you know all about this. Everyone does. They've had the great experience, and they'll come back and buy more. So keep that analogy of the harvesting and the harvesting fruit and the sales in your mind, but remember that effort, as the effort increases, that you diminish your returns on all of those efforts. So the harder you work, the less you get. Doesn't sound like a great proposition to me. Try serving, and it might turn it around the other way. Have an awesome day. My name is Stephen DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net.